Hey YouTube, this is my first video. I'm doing a Android stereo install. Gonna show from start to finish. It's actually already installed, but I'm gonna remove it and show you guys how to do it. Tools you're gonna need are Phillips, flatheads, and 10mm. Alright guys, we're gonna start by pulling back on the center glove box. Then you're gonna lift up around the tray, I guess, coin holder where the handle emergency brake is. I'm going to remove the shift knob. And you're going to remove the trim around the shift knob. Then you're going to remove the ashtray. So I used to have a custom stereo installed, and actually I've gone through a couple custom radios. And I discovered this one on eBay and seemed pretty nice, especially for plug and play. So to remove this top trim, as you can see, this is actually probably for the newer model. It doesn't fit quite as nice. This was the best I could get it. There's a small gap in between. The newer models, I believe, have the vent open and close both in the center, and the color is also slightly off. This is much darker than the original. I have a pair of pliers with a blue painter's tape, and it prevents some scratching. There are tabs at the top. You're going to want to push down on them using a small flathead. So there's one on the end, one toward the center, again toward the center, and one at the other end. You're just going to pull down on them to release it, and then you're going to slowly wiggle this out. From here you can lift it up, and you'll be able to see your 4 10mm bolts, one at each corner, and then again down below the deck. It's kind of hard to see, but one at each end as well there. Move the 2 top screws. So make sure you remove these 2 screws before you proceed. On the back of the head unit, you'll find multiple plugs, one at the base or at the bottom center. This plug is for your hazard button, passenger light, and security light. This plug is a standalone connection, which is this one. This is not the plug that is together with your stereo harness, although they are fairly similar with the extra cable that was provided. This was included with the kit. I did not use it, although this will actually connect to this, the 3rd plug that goes behind the stereo, and this will actually go into that same center connection that's with a single cable. So again, I did not use this cable. My car is a 2006 IS250 base model without nav. I also did not use the included antenna adapter, which is, I believe, for the newer vehicles, that has just this connection without the factory antenna cable. So these 2 items I did not use. I actually cut the blue connection to go to an external amp I will eventually be powering. But for the meantime, I just put a plug on it, as you can see. Your other harness that comes with this reddish square box which is called the CAN bus decoder, actually has these 3 connectors. I only used the 2 that were available, and this one is left unplugged. The other, and this goes onto the right on the back of the head unit. The other plug that comes with all the audio video connectors goes to the right side of the unit. Sorry, I'm looking at it from above, so if you can see back here, actually goes, the black goes above the fuse and the white goes next to the Wi-Fi antenna. I've already plugged in all the accessories I have, such as backup cam and auxiliary audio, straight over. This is if you're have an extra auxiliary stereo plug in your glove box and want to maintain that function. I just plugged it over, went across, and that's about it. I'm going to plug these back in to where you recently saw. Before you put it all back, you're going to want to put in your antenna cable and your GPS cable as well, which goes right beside your Wi-Fi antenna right here. Alright guys, I got the stereo back in place, mounted. So you can still see there's still this gap in between. You can probably put something in between up here, apply a little pressure and feel it, but like I said, it's not too bad. It's probably designed for the newer model IS250, 350 ISF. Everything's buttoned up. About to put it back. You should probably test everything before you go too far back into the reinstallation process. Alright, let's actually test it out before we go any further. So I've actually replaced my boot logo, splash screen, your basic Android splash screen. And as well as the logo. Most of the eBay and Alibaba pictures show the red Lexus IS. My car is white, as you saw in the beginning of the video, and kind of rather have it simple, with the Lexus emblem, more of a factory look. So here we're going to test the DVD player if it's working now, and it does fully insert. And it's working. Excellent. Hazard lights. It's working as well. And let me see. Let's actually start the vehicle. You can see my son in the reflection. He's actually the video man. And as you can see, the passenger light is blinking, indicating that he is not wearing a seatbelt and the vehicle's on. Test, everything functioned properly. AC was working well. Let's see here. Hear that, but the AC is working. you are able to control every feature as the factory. Foot, upper vents, and just the center. It's actually much better than going with the Metro Kit, which I did purchase before I tried with an aftermarket Android doubled-in radio. I had issues, intermittent issues, turning off the display, getting the config, and this is actually much better unit for an all-in-one and plug-and-play as well. Mine came with a little nick on the corner. They said it was probably damaged during shipping. Small nick, it's a little dent, little touch-up paint, no problem. And this is actually some kind of metal, aluminum, steel, so it is pretty heavy. But again, quality is awesome. And all right, finished buttoning up. If you have any questions, feel free to reply in the comments. And again, this is our first video we're trying to upload to YouTube. Hopefully it was informative and we'll help you guys out. Quick notes: don't forget to install the GPS antenna before plugging in. 2 screws up top for the DVD player, the antenna, and there's a little, I don't know if it's a 3.5 millimeter plug for your microphone that gets plugged in as well. Unit did not come with instructions, so just be on the lookout for you know, little things you may forget to plug in before you install everything back in the dash. Everything pretty much, like I said, plug and play. Just make sure you plug in that solo connector that on the back of the original head unit. It's not on the stereo, but it's off to the side, like somewhere right here behind this portion. That goes into the center of the dash around here. Does not go into that little connector that was not used, as I showed previously. Everything works great. You can see, but there is no airbag lights. Others have complained about that, and I think it may be because they are plugging in something incorrectly into the portion that goes to, you know, like I said, the center of the deck. That's for hazard, passenger, and security indication. Alrighty, guys, thank you for viewing. Again, please feel free to comment, and thank you guys. Enjoy your new in-dash decks. Mine was purchased through Unusual Way Electronics or Electronic Tech, straight from China, but works awesome, no issues so far, and they are quick to reply and respond to any questions you may have. Other than the no instructions being provided, I hope this install video will help you guys out. All right, thank you, take care, bye.